Hey everyone, John Hartley. If you watched my last video, I was talking about my nickel collection, and I had at one time considered it complete when I finally got the Botanical Gardens silver dollar and matte finish nickel. And I linked that video to last week's video in case you didn't see it. It's kind of a fun video. And I'll link last week's video to this one because what I was missing were the 79 and 81 San Francisco proof type 2 nickels. And they're not in the albums, but they are a variety. And if I collect a certain coin and the variety is affordable, I think I should include that in my collection. So last week I showed you the 81 type 2 nickel. And I wasn't clear on it last week because I had not specifically looked it up. But all of the coins from San Francisco changed their mint mark later in the year. And then they became the type 2 of that year's coin. So the cent, the nickel, the dime, the quarter, half dollar all have them. And this Susan B. Anthony at that time was included. So this is the second one. And these are the more common varieties. There are other varieties, and others I consider them more errors than varieties. So we'll take a look at this. I hate it when they put stickers on my stuff. There we go. All right. 1979, San Francisco. Proof 69 Deep Cameo Type 2. And it's not a bad looking coin at that, for being around for a long time. A little haziness in there, but that's what happens to proof coins when they get older. But still a good looking coin. I've often wondered this. At a certain point, our minting process in the world, and especially in the United States, I think we're more advanced than a lot of countries. There is a designation called FS for nickels for full steps. And it used to be that the strike was not strong enough to clearly raise all of the steps leading up to the Jefferson Memorial. And then between one year and another, the most there were 5 steps, and then there were 6. I don't know if the design changed or if it, I should know this, I got a complete Jefferson collection, or if it just became that the striking process was so much better that 6 steps were fully visible. But Let me know in the comments if you know about that. I'm going to do a little reading up on it. Should know about that. But Proof 69 Deep Cameo. I like it. It's got a nice look to it. Really nice look to it. I don't know who remembers it, but it came with my Hawaiian commemorative. So if you look for my Hawaiian commemorative, and not the Hawaiian quarter, but the early commemorative, 1935, 36, somewhere in there, Hawaiian commemorative, these sets came with that. So don't look at that video. That's a fun video. But look at the video right before it, because it was so many things that I bought. I split the shipment into 2 videos, and I bought an unopened United States Mint mailing package that had 5 1981 proof sets in it, and the postmark on it was late in the year. So I took a chance. Turned out not really to be a chance, because the price I got for the 5 proof sets was about what 5 1981 type 1 proof sets would have been. And I looked and I looked and I looked, and I pretty much came to the conclusion that it was a type 1. But that's okay. I mean, next time I'm in a big city, I carry them with me. I will find a coin shop and see if he wants to do some buying or trading. Because I don't need 5 type on. I don't need 5 sets anyway. I mean, I've got all the coins that are in those sets in all of my albums. But the reason if you don't know, is the price difference in the Susan B. Anthony type 1 and type 2 for 1981 is around $100. So, but it was type 1. So, go back and look at that video. That's a fun video too. I got that shipment from a proxy bid auction that I haven't been to in a while. I was spending too much money with them. So instead of just going on there and buying things that I want, and then other things coming up, I have, spur of the moment purchases, just things that all of a sudden I think need to be bought because it's going for too low of a price. I'd end up going there looking to buy about $200, and I'd end up buying $300 worth of coins or more. So, and sometimes a lot more. But on the Hawaiian early commemorative, I was there knowing I was going to make a large purchase, but I got it for less than I thought I would. So that's a fun. And I actually two videos before the opening of the Hawaiian commemorative coin, I actually videoed me on the computer on the
Sorry, there is nothing for me to resume.
I keep forgetting what her name is. I have two Alexas in this room, and you can change the name on an Alexa. Apparently the other one's not paying attention. but you can change the name on it, because if you have two in one room like I do, they confuse each other. And so I've got them in here in the kitchen, so that when I'm cooking or when I have guests over or something like that, this is the main gathering area. We can have stereo music, and I'll demonstrate. Hold on. Alexa, what's your volume?
This device is at volume 6.
Alexa, play classic rock everywhere.
Got it. Here's a station you might like. Classic rock on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, play classic music everywhere.
Here's a station you might like. Ultimate Classical on Amazon Music.
Well, the second time I forgot to say classic rock when she's playing classical music, but that's all right. And the Alexa puts out pretty good sound. It's on volume 6, and you can put it up way up there, and it'll blow you out the room. Those little speakers are pretty good. So, with this nice peaceful music in the background, I'd appreciate it. Oh, what have I got coming in? June 4th is coming up. That's when the basketball proof coins come out, and I plan on buying 4 of those, and the $50, the silver proof dollar, and the gold proof dollar. And if you haven't heard, there is a kids set coming out that has a $50 enhanced uncirculated, I believe. And there's a limit of 75,000, so it might be something that appreciates in value later on. And I got to get some Eagles soon, but next month's budget is going to be kind of tight with that gold coin. So that's probably the next thing on the horizon. So until then, if you would, please click on that subscribe nickel in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you give me a thumbs down, let me know what you didn't like about the video, unless you don't like classical music. And please leave a comment. I like reading all your comments, and I try to respond to all of them. And until next time, I'm 1042.